Hello children and welcome to today's session. There are so many things that we use every day in our lives, even without realizing that they are machines. We use a bottle opener, we use scissors, we also use a hammer. We use a screw which we drill into the wall and hang beautiful pictures and paintings. All these things that we have just named are machines, and these machines are known as simple machines. We are going to learn about simple machines. Simple machines make our everyday work very easy. Machines such as knives, scissors, hammers, screwdrivers, nut crackers and wheels are all simple machines. Sometimes many simple machines are put together and they make huge complicated machines just like our washing machine, dishwasher, vacuum cleaner, etc. These are made up of very tiny simple machines. Simple machines, as I just told you, are used in our everyday lives, and these helps us from activities like opening a door, turning on a water faucet, going up the stairs, opening a can, etc. These simple machines can push or pull an object in order to create a movement. They can also change the direction of a moving object in order to help us attain a particular target. As we can see in the picture given below, the gears that we use, the inclined plane that we use in the park to slide, the lever which we use to open very hardly closed trunks, we use wheel and axle, we use a nut cracker, a bottle opener, pulley, scissors, screw, a fishing rod, we use hammers, we use a wheelbarrow. All these are simple machines. We are going to discuss these simple machines one by one. Let us first understand about the inclined plane. An inclined plane is a simple ramp, as we can see in this picture. This inclined plane is used to transport objects from a lower level to a higher level. As we can see that it is very easy transferring a heavy object from a lower level to a higher level because of an inclined plane. It actually helps us to lift and move load very easily. There are certain examples of inclined plane in everyday life. The slide that we use in the park, a hospital ramp, and a flyover. These are all examples of inclined plane in everyday life. We next come to the next simple machine, which is called a pulley. A pulley is basically a rope moving over a wheel, as we can see in this picture. This moves around an axle, which is the central point. The pulley is used in case of wells to draw out water, in case of flag posts where you have to pull the flag high up on the post, and also in the sailboat. Now, in a pulley and a wheel, the effort is applied in one direction and the load is lifted on the other direction. So, we've learned about two simple machines, inclined plane and the pulley. We are now going to learn about the screw. A screw is basically a cylinder on which an inclined plane is wrapped around. As we can see in this picture, these inclined planes actually work as grips which hold the screw inside the objects that it is placed. Now, the screw is used in various objects such as studs. It is used in revolving chairs and it is also used in screw jacks. To understand how an inclined plane is made on a screw, we are going to take a piece of paper and cut it into two triangles. On one triangle, we are going to mark a red line on the longer edge. Then we are going to wrap this piece of paper over the pencil. We can see here that these lines that are visible over the pencil are actually the grooves or the inclined plane as it appears on the screw. Let us now learn about another very interesting simple machine. The next machine is what helps us to lift loads. It is known as a lever. A lever has a central fixed point which is called the fulcrum, and it is used to move objects up and down or from one place to another. Now the point where we apply the effort is known as the effort. The point which is the center of the lever is known as the fulcrum, and the third point is the load, which is the object that has to be moved. Depending on where these 3 points are, levers can be of 3 different kinds. First class levers are the levers in which the fulcrum is in the center of effort and load. As we can also see in this picture, scissors, seesaw, crowbar and broom are example of first class levers. Second class levers have load in between fulcrum and the effort, as we can see in case of a bottle opener. We can also see in a nutcracker and wheel and barrow. Third class levers are levers in which effort is between load and fulcrum, and these can be seen in case of anise tongs, tweezer and fishing rods. Also in case of staplers. So this was about levers. Levers, let's recall, are of 3 types: first class, second class and third class levers. Let us now move to wheel and axle. Wheel was the most important advancement in the evolution of early man. Now, how does the wheel operate? As we can see in this picture, the wheel moves around a central point which is known as the axle. The axle helps to balance the wheel when it is moving, as in case of an egg beater, skates, car wheels. The next kind of simple machine is called a wedge. When 2 inclined planes are joined together, they make a very sharp edge. This sharp edge, as can be seen in a knife blade, is known as a wedge. This is also present in case of an axe. This helps us to cut many objects into 2. Another important machine that we use in our everyday life is known as gears. Gears, as we can see in the picture, they are hooked wheels which are fitted together with the help of chains or belts, so that when one wheel moves, the other one moves along with it. We can see gears in case of clocks, automobiles, drills and bicycle chains. So children, in this chapter, we have learned how there are so many simple machines that we use in our everyday life. For example, we use the lever, which is of 3 kinds: first class, second class and third class. We also use machines like wedge, inclined plane, wheel and axle, a pulley and gears. All these machines together help us to make our everyday life very simple. And when many simple machines are put together, they form a complex machine. Thank you.